Hello everyone, my name is Shubham and I am the co-founder of Kairos Data Labs. Today we'll be talking about GPT-3 Sandbox and how you can customize the sandbox for a specific GPT-3 based application. To keep the coding at the minimal level, I have followed the same basic flow as our default email generation application for which the code exists here in this repository. In this video, we'll be creating a new copy assistant application, which can basically generate ad copies just by looking at the product description. So to do that, let's quickly move to the VS Code. The first thing that you want to do in the VS Code is to activate your virtual environment that will take care of all these dependencies, which is required to run this application. The next thing that we want to do is to create a new training prompt that will be specific to our copy assistant application. To play an experiment with different training prompts, I would highly recommend going to this Playground, GPT-3 Playground that is provided by OpenAI. This provides you a perfect space to play with different training prompts, API parameters, and try on different execution engines. So after a lot of experiments, I came up with this training prompt, which looks like a good fit for our application. So I'll just copy this and paste it in the training data script. So if you look at it, this is the training prompt that we have. The input is the product name with a small description, and the output is a creative ad copy. If the input is patty spikes for price sensitive shoppers, the output generates is something like low price and huge selection, free and fast delivery, order online today. These are the few examples that we have, and it helps in fine-tuning the GPT-3 for a specific use case. The next thing that we want to do here is to go in the model training service script and change these API parameters based on what we have experimented with in the playground. Once we do that, we are all set to run our Streamlit application. So we use the Streamlit framework to run this application using the following command. What it will do is create a new Windows pop-up where we will be having our local application posted, and here it is. We have our application up and running. This is the dashboard that we have. Let's go to the GPT-3 Sandbox. Here it asks for OpenAI API key. So let's quickly get that. You can get your OpenAI API key from the developers quick start page within the OpenAI dashboard. So let's copy that. Let's paste it here and press enter. And it directs us to the main application page. Now let us quickly test the functionality of this application. Let's provide the following input to this application. Tesla S3 electric vehicle, and see what the application comes up with. And here it comes with this catchy tagline, 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Let's try something else. Apple's MacBook Pro, another well-known product, and let's see what the model comes up with. So yeah, here it comes up with this catchy tagline, the essence of everything that is Apple. So this is the copy assistant application that we have created with the GPT-3 Sandbox. But if your application requires a complex flow, as in instead of one input, your training prompt requires multiple inputs to generate the output, it can be easily doable. You can just go to this application to script and configure the UI elements. It is fairly easy to add new UI elements or remove UI elements, and it totally depends on your comfort with Python and Streamlit. But for now, I wanted to keep it simple so that it is accessible to everyone and anyone can create these kind of basic application. So I have stuck to the basic flow. The application that we have now is completely ready to be deployed. In the next video, we'll see how we can deploy this application very easily using Streamlit sharing. So till then, stay tuned.